South Korea is an active contributor to the international community's efforts to address global challenges and achieve sustainable development goals. And our Lee Shi-hoo sat down with Ulrika Modéer, the Assistant Secretary General of the UNDP, here in Seoul to discuss what's particular about Korea's cooperation. Listen in.
South Korea is the first country to have gone from being a recipient of official development assistance to being an ODA donor. And it happened in just 60 years. Ulrika Modéer, the Assistant Secretary General and Director of the Bureau of External Relations and Advocacy of the United Nations Development Program, says that South Korea's development journey is an inspiring story for many countries today.
When Korea engages in international development cooperation with the UN, it can speak to its own experience. And that gives a lot of trust as we build relations. And trust is something that is very much needed in the world of today as well, because there is an increasing lack of trust between North and South, East and West, with shifting geopolitics as well.
And what's particular about South Korea's cooperation is its long-standing commitment to helping those who are marginalized.
So many times when we see Korean engagement, it's support to people who live with disabilities in or because of conflict and war, like in Ukraine, for instance, or female victims of gender-based violence, which is also support that we get from Korea in work in the Democratic Republic of Congo. So it's really also to look for those who may live in the margins, in the most conflict-affected or poor countries, not to leave anyone behind.
While many of today's conflicts need political solutions, assistance and aid can play a key role in preventing future conflicts.
We also believe that we need to invest much more in prevention. Some conflicts may not be able to prevent, but many of them actually are. And here I also believe that this increasing engagement on behalf of Korea in the international development cooperation and the focus of prevention will be really key.
Modéer says there's a need for more countries to believe in the impact of international development cooperation.
I believe here the investments that Korea is doing in international development cooperation is making change every day, whether in Ukraine or Laos DPR or in the Democratic Republic of Congo. But it's also bringing countries together in this belief that we are one humanity and we only have one Earth, and we have to work together to solve many of these problems.
The UN Development Program will discuss with South Korea its continued engagement, especially in the potential of digital sustainable development. Lee Shi-hoo, Arirang News.